Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard this British Airways flight above the Grand Canyon. As you can see, if you look out of your window, the Grand Canyon is a spectacular and beautiful sight. The rocks, of course, carved over millions of years through the action of water simply flowing over the top of them. Today's flight is expected to be smooth, with calm weather and a minimal amount of turbulence. The seatbelt light is no longer illuminated, so you are free to remove the buckle from your groinal region. Those of you that are hungry or thirsty will be delighted to know that the duty-free trolley is now making its way through first, second and peasant class aisles of this aircraft. Today we're doing a special on hot drinks with tea, coffee and hot chocolate, all at a reduced price of just $15.99. So please get your purses ready and purchase your hot drinks, your piping hot drinks. Due to popular demand, we will now be taking a closer look at the Grand Canyon. Please be advised you may want to fasten your seatbelts as we take a slight 8G turn down into the Grand Canyon, fully throttled up. There she goes, nice and smooth. You may notice the terrain getting closer, but there's nothing to worry about. This is perfectly normal. And of course this plane has been rigorously tested for such flights through the Grand Canyon. You may want to place your coffee on the table and maybe put a plastic bag over the top of it as we go down towards the water. Of course the water has a nice cooling effect, allowing the plane to operate at higher efficiency. Those of you on the left hand side, please take a look out of your windows and enjoy the view of the rock faces that could spell instant death should we fly into them. And those of you on the right, you can now see the water and it's gone. As we just turn right, smoothly avoiding crashing into the hillside, and then left, and the wing easily over the top of that cliff face. We are now approaching the location of the famous 2006 accident where a Grand Canyon goat was unfortunately sucked into one of the jet engines, but the pilot did manage to land the plane safely, so there's nothing to worry about should that happen again. And now for the low pass. Over 5 foot of clearance. As I say, you are in safe hands here on this British Airways flight. We're just going to pull a 15G uphill turn and leave the Grand Canyon. I hope you've enjoyed your flight today and have a new appreciation for this wonderful geological formation. Really demonstrates the power of erosion and the power of time as we put the landing gear down and get ready for our final approach. We throttle down, there's nothing to be alarmed, as we need to scrub off some speed to ensure that we can safely place the aircraft onto this rather undersized runway. We're now passing over the top of McGibbon's Gap, where Lord Gibbon tried to ride his horse over the gap, but as you all know, he failed and plummeted to his death. But at least it's named after him and no one will forget, so it wasn't a wasted cause. Just lining up now for our final approach. I'd like to thank all the passengers, ladies, gentlemen and children for joining us on this British Airways flight through the Grand Canyon.
1000
Please be aware that there are full washing facilities should any of you need to remove stains from your clothing at this airport. Washing powder can of course be purchased at a reasonable price. As always, please remember to remain seated until the plane has come to a complete stop, and then we'll get ready to disembark. Thank you again for flying with British Airways, Canyon Tours, and we've just missed the runway, so we'll be doing another pass, and the coffee will be coming back down the aisle, as well as the hot chocolate and the tea. On behalf of British Airways, I'd like to apologise for any delays or misconnections as we fly over the top of the skywalk and the west rim view of the Grand Canyon. We'll be offering free tickets for the skywalk as an apology for our failed landing attempt earlier. You may notice that the horizon is now underneath the aircraft, but it will return to its normal place shortly, and there we go. And we've just received word in the cabin that it's young Timmy's birthday, so in celebration of Timmy's 8th birthday, we're now going to perform a complete loop over the Grand Canyon. Happy birthday, everybody, put your hands together and sing happy birthday to young Timmy for his 8th and possibly final birthday, as we come around and level out the plane here. Plenty of room, plenty of space as we come down towards the ground and bank gently to our left, gently does it, and we're back online for our approach of the runway. If you have enjoyed this flight, please remember to click the subscribe button, as well as the like button located near the subscribe button, and we will see you very soon, hopefully when you decide to fly with us again. Until then, goodbye.